Hi, I'm Julie.
And I'm Daniel, and we're here to show you how Ohm's law works.
So Daniel just drew on the board the equation for Ohm's law, which is V equals IR. V being potential, I being current, and R being resistance. And then below it, he drew a diagram of the circuit that we're going to be using, where we have a power source here, it goes around, we have a resistor here, and then we also stick in the ammeter so that we can measure the current to prove that this statement is true. And it goes all the way back up to the power source.
Okay, so this is a resistor. The orange band means that it's a 3. White means 9, so that's a 39. Then the third color, which is brown, is the multiplier. And that's brown is 10, so it's 39 times 10, which equals 390. And the last band, which is a gold band, means that it's within 5% of that number, 390.
Alright, now we're going to take that resistor that we talked about and we're going to plug it into our lovely little bread box. There are like different rows that connect to each other, kind of like wires. So one of our rows is connected to one side of the resistor and this wire, and the other row is connected to this side of the resistor and this wire. And it's like the circuit that we drew up there, where over here we got our power source going on, and we have power coming out of it, going through the resistor, and then going into our ammeter, going back out, and going back to our power source. So the things that we can control here are the voltage in our power source and the resistance here, around there. We should get roughly 2 amps. So then we go around here and we check the ammeter, and it's looking like it is in fact 0.02 amps. Alright, so now we've got another resistor right here. It's got orange, brown, gold. So that gives us a 330 resistor. And it's also got a gold band right there. So we are within 5%. I'm going to plug it in, get about 8 volts, and see the current goes up a little bit because our resistance went down.
Okay, so here we're going to see that when we increase the voltage, the current increases as well. Okay, so here we have a 7 volts, and we're going to pass it through the resistor, and we're going to see what the current is. The resistor is going to stay constant. So we're going to increase it, and here you can see that it goes up as I increase it. And same happens if I decrease the voltage. The current also decreases. Okay, so using Ohm's law, we're going to show you how mathematically this current. So we had 8 volts to start with, and we had a 390 resistor, which was the first resistor we used. So you divide 8 by 390 to get the current, and you get 0.02 amps equals the current, and that's the measurement we got with an ammeter. The other resistor we used was a 330 ohm resistor. So you do the same math, 8 divided by 330 equals a current, and you get slightly higher.
So what we figured out with our experiment was that Ohm's law tells us that the current and the resistance are inversely proportional, and we found out in our experiment that when we would raise the resistance, the current would go down, but when we lowered the resistance, current would go up. So that proves that Ohm's law is correct.
Awesome. I hope you learned a lot about Ohm's law, and thank you for watching.